All right. So, I just was like in the store. You know how like when you go to Walmart self checkout, you check yourself out if you want to just go ahead and don't want to stand in a long line. So I just got a revelation. Like God will talk to me in the weirdest, oddest times. Like I could be sweeping a floor. I could be um like cleaning out a tub. I could be in the midst of like picking London up or just driving down the road, and he'll just like snap something in me like that. So I just was um, ringing up some cans at Walmart, and I had to ring up like seven of them. So it was like repetitive action. And it reminded me when I used to have a summer job at Revlon. It's like a production makeup company. Holly Berry used to be their face for that company, and I used to have to do repetitive things over and over again. I knew I wouldn't be doing that for a long period of time, but it just reminded me of when I was in that phase before I went to college. I needed a summer job to buy a car because I wasn't one of those kids that had a parent to purchase them a car. I had to buy my first car. So I was working there to get me a car so my sophomore year I could take it back to campus. And I did. I reached that goal. And when I was just ringing up those cans, God just said to me to get on and tell somebody, like, no matter where you work at, you need to, even me. He was also telling me, so not just to get on here and tell you guys, but he was talking to me too. Like, wherever you work at right now, that's not going to be where you working at in 5 to 10 years. Like, you're not going to retire in that position. You are to be on that job helping another company grow, but also be thinking, like while you're ringing up, like let's just say you work at Food Line or Walmart or someplace where you check people out, customer service. Like while you're ringing up their stuff, be thinking about in your mind what product or what thing you're gonna bring to the world that the world doesn't already have, or a way to improve what the world already has. So your goal right now is to be on your job, and you are to be thinking about what you're going to do to produce in the world. So you're not here to be a worker. I used to have that mentality like, oh, well, I'm here to get a job, get some benefits, get a retirement, get a 401k, get all that stuff. You're here to help others, but you're also here to, so you're supposed to be working in your gift. So you need to be thinking about or asking God, fasting, praying, being quiet. Um, if you ask, you will receive. So a lot of people don't receive because they don't ask. So when you're on that job and when you are on the phone helping people with customer service, you're ringing them up. I see people all the time, it's like they're a robot. They don't want to be working at the jobs they're working at. You have to be figuring out what you're going to do, or either you're going to be stuck in a cycle of just revolving door of job after job after job with no fulfillment. So you have to be thinking about what you're going to do, what you're going to produce in the world while you are on your job that you're hired to do to produce somebody else's dream or company. And I was just sitting in a circle not too long ago, and we were talking about our jobs goals and what the state legislator is requiring for our job to do. And I was thinking, like, that's a great business plan. Like, think of goals that you want to reach in your job and then hire other people to help you fulfill your goals. So that's currently what I'm doing now. Like, I'm helping another organization reach their goals. So in my mind, I'm writing down everything that I want to do to reach my own goals. So I got a call coming in, and I think it's interfering with my video. But your job is to be on your job thinking about how you're going to be working in your gift, how you're going to be making millions of dollars doing the thing that God birthed you here to do while you are in this phase of the universe. You are not supposed to only be here to be a worker unless that's what God has told you. Like, you are here to fulfill this particular purpose. Most of us have gifts that we are just sitting on, or we have knowledge, or we have inspiration. We just have to open up our mouth and use it. For me, like I said, I get nervous when I get on here, but I get on here anyway because I know that's what he just told me to do. He just said to tell somebody that whatever job they sitting on, ringing people up, just like I was just checking myself out, um, you need to be thinking about what you are supposed to really be doing. And I guess if you keep seeking and keep asking and keep meditating and praying and being quiet, he'll reveal to you what you're supposed to be doing. Steve Harvey put it really simple. He said you're supposed to be doing whatever you can do with the least amount of effort, and you're good at it, and people will pay you at least $10 for it, and you just keep on multiplying it. Just keep on trying to multiply it in that way. And I thought that that was a very layman term way to put it, something you do with the least amount of effort that other people can get some value out of. So I hope this video helps somebody while they are ringing people up at Walmart, Food Line, customer service, serving burgers, all of those things. I did them before I got to where I am today. So you will be doing different things until you discover yourself. But once you discover what that gift is, and it's mostly the time the thing you're running away, it's the thing that scared the heck out of you, it's the thing that make you jump off the cliff and just depend on God. So I'm being obedient. I hope you guys will too. Thank you for joining my channel.